Ruby, can you speak? Hello? Uh, what is happening? So, may I know your name and date of birth?
My name is Ruby Sa and my date of birth is 15 August 1999.
Okay. So, what is the name of institute or institutions and course you're applying for?
My institute name is Auckland University of Technology and I'm applying for the course Master of Computer Information and Sciences for July intake.
Okay, fine. So, do you know your annual tuition fees and have you received any scholarship?
I have applied for a scholarship that is not yet granted. I think that will be granted after joining, and my tuition fees is around 48,000 New Zealand dollar
Okay.
for
And then,
120 points. Yes.
okay, so where will your course take place? Can you tell me the address of your institution?
Sure. My course will take place from 13 July 2026, and address of my university is located at the center of Auckland Central Business District.
Okay.
Full address, can I, do I need to tell full address?
Yes, yes, please.
Okay, so full address is 55 Valley Shelley Street East, Auckland Central, 1010 New Zealand. That is close to Queen Street.
Okay, fine. So what is your passport number, issue date, and expiry date?
My passport number is PA0257040 and issue date is 31st March 2022, which will be valid till 30 March 2032.
Okay, let me ask you the next question. So when does your class start and orientation, as well as what is the duration of your course?
Okay, my class will take place from 13 July 2026, whereas the orientation will commence on 6 July 2026, and course duration is 18 months.
Okay, so can you tell me who are your sponsors and what do they do for a living?
Well, my education for postgraduate will be financed through an education loan of NPR 70 lakh from Nabil Bank, and my sponsors are my parents and my family members. Uh, my father, Mr. Ramesh Kumar Sateli, is a manager in Hotel Aryan and Lodge, and he earns a regular income of NPR 50,000 per month. That calculates to 6 lakh annually. In addition, he also generates supplementary income of 66,667 per month. And my second sponsor is my brother, Sujit Kumar Sa, who works in a government job as a physiotherapist at Pachrota municipality, where he receives a stable salary of 45,851 monthly. That calculates to 5,50,212 annually.
Okay.
And
Uh,
moreover, my father-in-law is also going to sponsor my education, who is engaged in a fish farming business as his primary source of income. And he makes around profit of 6 lakh annually. Also, he earns income of 40,000 per month through land leasing.
okay. So how do you plan to pay your tuition fees and living expenses during your study period in New Zealand?
My study tuition fees and living expenses will be financed through education loan that I told, that is 70 lakh. And also my family has maintained savings of 20 lakhs in Everest Bank. That will be a plus point for me. Uh, that and that is all.
Okay. So are you familiar with the education framework of the New Zealand?
Yes, New Zealand education system is basically focused on practical, research-based, and career-oriented, which is good for my ambitions that I want to pursue in my postgraduate.
Okay. So do you know the living expenses per annum of the New Zealand?
Yes, that is 20,000 New Zealand dollar.
Okay. So can you tell me about the available funds accessible to you?
Available funds.
Hmm.
I did not get like which
Can you tell me about the available funds accessible to you? Funds.
funds, that is like my parents are sponsoring me and their source of incomes are total 30 lakhs per annum.
Okay. So what is the purpose of your trip to New Zealand?
My purpose of trip to New Zealand is just completing my postgraduate study and getting a like a globally recognized degree that will be good for my future career goal. And after returning to Nepal, I I believe that I will get a very reputed role in software development companies to lead in a team. That is my career goal. So,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah. So why did you choose New Zealand as your study destination and not other countries and even your home country?
Well, I chose New Zealand for my Master of Computer and Information Sciences because, according to my research, it offers globally ranked universities, strong research opportunities, and excellent career prospect in technical fields, all within a safe and high quality living environment. Also, in particular, the New Zealand Qualification Authority Level 9 qualification guarantees that my degree is a globally recognized and a professional qualification, which is most needed to achieve my career goals.
Mm.
I did not choose Nepal for my postgraduate uh, because I don't say that Nepal has do not has good universities, but for my postgraduate study, I wanted international exposure and a more practical learning environment. The course I choose is better aligned with my career goals and my previous academic qualifications that might offer opportunities to learn from a global perspective. That is why I decided to study abroad rather than in Nepal.
So do you know the capital of New Zealand?
Yes, the capital of New Zealand is Wellington.
Okay. What are the local tribes of New Zealand called?
Local tribe of New Zealand is the indigenous Maori.
Okay. So do you plan on working in the New Zealand during your studies? If yes, how many hours and why?
So, as per the visa rules and regulation, I will be allowed to work 25 hours weekly. I would prefer to work, but not. My first focus will be my studies. So, working in New Zealand might help me to gain experience from globally, uh, from different part of the countries. I can get interaction with them. That will be good for my communication and I will be more close to different cultures. So I will be working, but not disturbing my studies.
Hmm. So, okay, let me ask you the next question. Can you tell me about your academic background and how does the course you are applying relates to it?
Okay, my academic background includes I have completed a bachelor's degree in computer science and engineering from Guru Jambheshwar University of Technology with 7.2 GPA. I also bring over 3 years of expertise in technical fields. So that is, I have worked in companies like EVs Consultancy and Services and Wipro Limited, where I have worked in technical fields related to automation and like assisting project deliverables. So that is very related to my current plan that I am choosing Master of Computer and Information Sciences. That is all related to technical courses. My course module mainly focus on artificial intelligence, cyber security, cloud computing, and data analytics. So that is very related to my previous study.
Okay, do you have any relevant work experience?
Yeah, I do have. I have 3 years of experience.
Okay, so can you tell me about the name of the course and modules you are planning to study here in New Zealand?
So the course I'm applying for is Master of Computer Information and Sciences. The modules mainly focus on advanced computing and IT knowledge. The course module has a compulsory course called STEAM Research Methods, containing 15 points. And based on my interest, I can choose either five electives with 90 points uh, thesis, or I can opt for three elective with 120 points thesis. There are several courses available from which I need to select, like artificial intelligence, data warehouse and big data, cloud computing, software architecture, information security, mobile system development, and so on.
Okay, so what is the tuition fee of your course?
For the first year, for 120 points, my tuition fee is around 45,900 New Zealand dollar.
And what are your career plans once you graduate?
So my future career plan is first completing my post graduation in a Master of Computer Information Sciences, and after that, my long term plan is to return to Nepal and contribute to the country's digital growth. As Nepal is at an exciting stage where IT is becoming central to banking, healthcare, and government services. So, with this advanced skill, I will gain in areas like data science, artificial intelligence, and cyber security. I want to help my country's organization modernize their system and make them more secure and efficient.
So do you have any plans to study in the New Zealand after graduating?
As of now, I have not planned for studying further in New Zealand, but yes, if I'll get a chance, I will think of PhD study. If after post study work with like experience, if I need a more higher role in a technical field, so I will go for that.
Okay, so where do you plan to stay during your studies?
My first preference will be university accommodation, so or nearby uh, places that will be available for a student. I will go for that.
So may I know the name of your sponsors and their annual income with sources?
Sure. Well, my sponsor are my parents and family members. First is my father, Ramesh Kumar Sateli. So his annual income is 6 lakh from his work and 8 lakh annually from his land leasing. Similarly, my brother is also going to sponsor me, whose annual salary is 5,50,212, and my father-in-law is going to sponsor me along with that. So his annual income is 6 lakh from his fish farming business, and 4 lakh 80,000 from land leasing. So total, this combined source of income will provide a strong financial support for my education and living expenses.
Okay, so if you have sanctioned education loan, so how much education loan have you sanctioned, and can you tell me about how do you repay the loan?
So the total amount that I have sanctioned is 70 lakhs from Nabil Bank, and that loan will be repaid by my sponsor through their source of income.
Mm. Okay, uh, let me ask you the next question. So if you have shown saving, can you tell me like how much and under whose name and what is the source of the fund?
So my parents has maintained saving of 20 lakhs in Everest Bank, which is under my father Ramesh Kumar Sateli. That we have maintained from both sides, my in-laws as well as my father. We have maintained that through our source of income that we have saved from previous years, that we arranged in a single account under my father name.
Okay, so do you have any previous visa refusals? If yes, what were the reasons?
Yeah, previously I applied for an Australian student visa, subclass 500, but it was refused on 19 February 2026. The purpose of the visa refusal is mainly, I believe, due to inappropriate representation of my statement of purpose. I fully respect the decision and use it as a learning experience to improve my documentation, course selection, as well as overall preparation. So I conducted deep research and then selected a better country and suitable program that better matches my academic background and career plan.
So why should the officer grant you with a student visa?
Sorry, I did not get. Can you please
So
repeat?
why should the officer grant you with a student visa?
Okay, I I understand. Uh, the visas, I believe that I have done deep research after my visa refusal from Australia, because I have not presented my documentation, financial capacity properly. After realizing all the feedbacks that I got from Australia, I have improved very well. Uh, Also, I make sure that my decision is very genuine. Like my decision to go back home is very intentional, guided by strong personal and professional reasons. As my husband is my main support emotionally, and since our marriage, we have been planning our future together with care. My parents-in-laws also reside in Nepal, and they have helped me with my education. And I have a heartfelt cultural responsibilities to be there. So I am highly motivated returning to Nepal. My first priority is to complete a postgraduate study from an international recognized university, so that I'll get a very specific role in Nepal, so that I can build a tech hub in Nepal that connects local talent with international opportunities.
So in what position do you plan to seek the job once graduating, and what will be the expected pay per annum?
Okay, as per in industry data, Kumari's job for 2026, a senior data scientist or AI specialist in Nepal can now make anywhere from NPR 150,000 to NPR 250,000 per month. Annually, we can uh, assume it 1.8 million to 3 million annually. And the role I can get uh, is uh, team lead architect, AI specialist. I prefer for that.
Okay, so why this specific institute? Can you tell me more about it?
Okay. So this is specific institute, that is Auckland University of Technology, I have chosen for my postgraduate study, because AUT is a university with a high-tech research focus and offers outstanding facilities like the software engineering research lab and the high-performance computing lab. The course are designed with input from industry, so they match real job requirements. Also, AUT has a strong links with companies, which helps me in internships and job opportunities. The city campus that I am going to study in Auckland gives access to businesses, networking, and part-time job opportunities that will be very helpful for my career growth.
Okay, fine. So, have you done any English language proficiency test? If yes,
Yes,
then can you tell me the name and the exam date, as well as the score, individual and overall?
sure. I took a PTE test on 19 April, uh, 29 April 2024, where I have passed with overall score of 61, including 68 in speaking, 60 in listening, 59 in reading and writing each. I took this test from British Professional College.
Okay. So, how does this score benefit your career goals?
I believe that in New Zealand, one should must have good English speaking fluency to interact with different peoples of New Zealand, or as well as interacting with students in universities, so that my research work will be very smooth. So this passing this PTE test will help me to interact with different types of friends I will be studying with, as well as for my living purpose in New Zealand. I should be good English speaking. So this test specifies that I am good at English, that is needed for New Zealand students.
Mm. So, are you currently working? If yes, where and what are your roles?
Uh, Basically, I'm not working currently. I have quit my job on 13th December 2025. After that, I am planning for my post graduation, and I am planning to I'm applying for jobs here in Nepal. Once my decision will come, I will I might join, but not sure. But my first priority is my post graduation study that will help me to get a good career growth roles.
Okay, Ruby, this is the end of your interview mock. It was fine.